applause. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for making it here. This is a special day for Wowglow because this is our first ever press con to release Wowglow, and of course, this is the moment to reveal our grand ambassador of the face of Wowglow. Should I tell the story?
Yes.
Okay. Wowglow is a passion project. I love skincare. I used to fly in an international airline, so I love skincare and I love the community. That's why we started Wowglow. And we are just a baby in the market. I know it's very congested already. There's a lot of big brands out there. But this time, we want to introduce a new era of Glow with the help of Miss Franki Russell. But anyway, we'll reveal her in a moment. But I'd like to say thank you so much. This is her moment, her story, and this is Wowglow. Thank you very much.
So before we call our latest brand ambassador, we want to show you first the TVC that we actually created for Wowglow.
They thought they could take my crown, but they can't take my glow.
Woo!
Because real glow, it comes from within. And when you have Wowglow, you don't just shine. You own the spotlight. Wowglow. Because no matter what happens, your glow is yours, and it's unstoppable. Wowglow. Keep glowing, keep winning.
So now let's all welcome the latest brand ambassador of Wowglow, Miss Franki Russell. Yeah.
Because real glow, it don't just shine. You own the spotlight. Wowglow.
So nice to see
No
you.
matter what happens,
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming.
it's
So
unstoppable.
excited.
Frankie, maybe you want to say some few words to the press.
Magandang hapon, everyone. Thank you for coming here today. I hope you've seen the TVC. We're here with Wowglow and Maurice, and I'm just so excited to have my first ever endorsement as a beauty queen. It really feels full circle, and I could not be more grateful to be standing here
You don't
today.
just shine. You own the spotlight. Your glow is yours, and it's unstoppable.
How is everybody?
Yeah, they just have a request before we start. Can they transfer the here kasi it's against the camera. It's against the light pala. Dito na lang, no?
They thought they take my crown, but they can't.
Yeah, ito na lang. Oo, yan. Ito na lang.
Because real glow, it comes from within. And when you have Wowglow, you don't just shine. You
Si Frankie daw dito malapit sa media.
Wowglow. No matter what happens, your glow is yours.
Yeah, okay.
It's unstoppable. Wowglow. Keep glowing.
My dear, Ice, palipat yung dalawang stand dito.
Many tragedies in my life. They thought they could take my crown,
Yes.
but they can't take my glow.
Yes.
Because real glow, it comes from within. And when you have Wowglow, don't
Photo
just
muna.
shine. You own the spotlight. Wowglow. Because no matter what happens, your glow is yours, and it's unstoppable.
Ayan. Okay. So we can start the Q&A na if anyone has questions for Maurice and Frankie.
Much better na yung light.
Okay. Simulan na natin to. Of course, Diva Star.
Di ba star? She was here in the office.
But it's so colorful.
Thank you, but I think I should be the first one to ask the questions after. No? Maybe because Maurice is the best friend of my boyfriend.
Oh.
With my boyfriend. And I was there during the launch last year. It was very, very successful. And I've tried the product since last year. And it's very, very effective, especially the sunscreen. Right. So for Franki, since this is your very first beauty endorsement here in the Philippines.
As a beauty queen.
As a beauty
And
queen.
with Miss Cosmo New Zealand.
Yeah. So what made you say yes with Wow Glow? Maurice mentioned that, you know, there are a lot of beauty products already in the industry. So what made you say yes to Wow Glow?
So when Josh and the Fusion team, I knew they were working together. So I knew he only works with brands that he believes in. And when I heard her story, she was a flight attendant before for guitar, and then to hear now having her own brand, her first baby, a beauty product in the Philippines. And the name palang, Wow Glow, I love that. It's like stepping out and shining and being your brightest. Like, I love that. And then after I used the products, I was like, I love it. I'm always in the sun. I love going to the beach, so to have a good SPF is really important.
And you're more glowing.
Yes.
Thank you. Next.
Hello, good afternoon. Congratulations, Frankie. By the way, my first question is for Maurice. Okay, I want to ask, what is Wow Glow's commitment to its end user as far as skin protection?
Okay, without the mic, okay. Well, our claim is we don't want to say that we are the best in the skincare industry, but we made sure that our products are curated in terms of ingredients that is used in the international market, but is accessible. We brought ingredients into a product and we turned it into a premium local products which are accessible to the massa as well. So the massa and the middle class and also the higher class can also, yung mga mayayaman na, oh, why would I spend money on such expensive brands when I can have it for this much products and I can get all the benefits and the effect that I need and I want. Then, so that's how it started. And our products are FDA approved and our sunscreen when it comes to protection, it's SGS certified SPF tested. That's why we are very proud. I am very proud to introduce Wow Glow to the market, and especially with the help now of Miss Franki Russell as our ambassador. She is the epitome, or she embodies the wow in the glow, in Wow Glow. So I'm very, very proud.
You can feel in the products, even though it's affordable and accessible, it feels premium. When I was using it, I was thinking, I'm excited for other people to try this and have that feeling of luxury in an affordable brand. Where you don't feel like you have to spend so much money to feel the same as a luxury product. I really love that. And the packaging is so cute. Pink is my favorite color.
Just a follow-up question. Every number I read somewhere that originally you manufactured products for other brands. Is that true?
Yes, Miss Yolanda here.
Yeah.
She's the owner and she owns the manufacturing.
So after a few years, I mean, sarili na brand.
Oo.
So, bakit it took a few years ago? I don't want to say.
Well, my mother-in-law, she's a diabetic patient. So it's like health issues more than anything. But her children, she's a solo parent as well. But I think that time, she wasn't able to do what she wanted. So when I came into the picture, when I met my husband, we got married, and I knew that we have a manufacturing company, I said, I just gave her a little push. Let's start our own. It's about time. Why are you making other people rich? You know, why can't we have our own? So that's why we just started now, only now.
Okay, can you briefly tell us about the products or the company's future plan to maintain its position as one of the best and suitable in the market?
Okay, Wallglow, currently Wallglow carries lotions, soaps, and sunscreens. Our goal is to penetrate the market here in the Philippines. Also in the future, our plan is to expand. Right now, we partnered with, can I say it na? We partnered with Sir Josh Hugin because his company is based in Dubai. So we wanna penetrate the Gulf region. Right now, we're still on the process of making the documents like halal certification, all that. As soon as all that is sorted, we can push through in Dubai and hopefully Bahrain or every Gulf region.
Wow. Thank you very much and
Thank
more
you.
power to Wallglow.
Thank you.
More questions from the media? Okay.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Jay from Pageant. I'd like to ask our new ambassador, Franki. So how are you? That you are now an ambassador of the Go Glow. Wow Glow. Sorry. Sorry, Wow Glow. The Wow Glow. Yeah.
I feel honored to have been chosen amongst many other amazing endorsers, artists, beauty queens in the industry here in the Philippines. So it's definitely an honor. I mean, it's a brand that I feel excited to grow with and use and promote and to be the face of right now. And I'm honored. I think the word for me for today is full circle. To go back to my struggles in pageantry and you know, having the hurdles to now being an endorser as a beauty queen. That's, for me, that just feels so heartwarming and I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much and congratulations, dear. My next question is for the CEO of Wallglow, Miss Marias. Do you have any plans of business expansions outside the Philippines?
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to expand to the Gulf, Middle East, the Gulf region, specifically Dubai, the neighboring country like Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. So once all the documentation is done, we will proceed to, we're taking over Dubai. Yes. Yes.
How about for the product aside from the skincare? Any plans?
Right now, I think our FDA for food and drugs is on process, but it will take a lot of time. So right now, we want to push the cosmetics brands, but we want to venture into supplements or powder drinks since it's in high demand for that. A lot of Filipino people are so into the collagen, the diet, and all that. So hopefully, we'll get it done and we'll release a new product. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Love that.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Frankie, I have a question for you first. Congratulations.
Thank you. Hello.
So, can you tell us your action when you really wanted to become the brand ambassador of Wallglow?
I was so excited. I definitely started doing my research, reading up about the brand, seeing their past posts online, and I got excited. And like the first thing I saw was the name, the color, the branding, and then after using the product, I was like, okay, it's a done deal. Let's do this. Let's promote. And I was just excited to get the word out there. I mean, it actually happened all so fast, really, right? It was only the other week or two that this all happened.
I knew it when I saw her.
But I feel like life's like that. It's been like that for me. When I hear an opportunity, I'm like, let's do it. You know, let's make it happen. So you just have to take life by the horns and say yes.
Conceptualize these ads because as I check, I have the message of this ad is actually about the bashing, especially you.
Overcoming adversity and having that winning
Miss
attitude.
Cosmo. So what is your message to the bashers?
When I read the story script for the TVC, I was so like touched because it was my personal journey, I guess. And then what would my message to the bashers be? I mean, you can't just hide away and not you wouldn't have bashers if you're staying at home and you're keeping quiet, you know, standing up for yourself. So I think to have some haters there or criticizers or naysayers, that means you're doing something different, you're doing something, you're standing up and you're being proud and you're taking a shot and chasing your dreams. So I think that's really important, and it just gives more power and more fuel to the fire to do something different and yeah, keep winning.
Yes.
And for Miss Marie, are we expecting more years with Franki and of course with Joshua and company?
Well, can I just add to her?
Yeah.
I'll go back to your question. When I first saw her and Sir Josh mentioned all her stories, I knew right away that I want her. I actually wrote the script for the TV season.
Wow.
It's because of her. Because Baulos, like I said, she embodies the wow in the globe. And when I found out about her story, it inspired me that, okay, she's very Baulo material. Like, we want to instill to the people, to the girls, that the society can't dictate, you know, who you're supposed to be or who you should. Oh, you're not here, you're not good enough, or you're not beautiful enough, or you're just not good enough. Because for her, she's like, she always gets comments like she's not Filipina enough, she's not good enough.
Get put into a box sometimes, especially being from biracial maybe, or
Yes.
from different industries, from showbiz to now being a beauty queen, I think. Yeah.
Yes. So I want to highlight her story that she turned setbacks into victory, and she could easily fall or sulk in one corner and say, "Oh my God, I'm done with life." But she stood up, and now she's standing here with us to represent Pablo, proving that resilience, empowered women always win.
Really perfect for this brand.
Yes.
I have a question.
Thank you.
Hi, I am Tita Lavinia Vigas of Pageant.
Yes.
Hi, Tita.
Hello. My first question is for you, Miss Marie.
Yes.
So from my understanding, na-conceptualize niyo to even before meeting Franki. So I'm coming from like someone who uses a lot of sunscreen because I go around the metro riding the motorcycle. So napaka-importante sa akin ito. When you were coming up with this product, sino yung wow glow woman sa inyo? Like, what was the target really? Alam niyo naman na saturated ang market.
You know, yung ibang brands naman, they all promises the same thing, protection or whatever. But with us, with Banglo, like I said, I didn't mention already that we've been manufacturing products for other brands. Our products are proven and tested. So we know that when we deliver or when we come out with a product, we know that these products really works, and the Filipino masses or the Filipino market will surely love this. And kung maganda na yung product na we-produce namin before for other brands, and this is our own. We went all out for Pablo. This is us, and we're here to say, okay, this is Pablo.
Thank you. And for Franki, my question for you is, siguro for now, you're the poster child of redirection.
Yes.
This is not the redirect.
I love that. Poster child of redirection.
Yes.
Wow.
How can you convince someone who's already so down with whatever endeavor na hindi nag-work sa buhay niya na there's life, there are more chances right after. Kasi ikaw yun eh. I mean, I thought it would have stopped at Miss Cosmo and then you would have just gone into your like, modeling gigs. But now, you're parang reinventing yourself altogether, like Madonna.
Yes! Love it.
I think it's super important to always reinvent yourself. I think back to 2019 when I first moved to the Philippines and I started off as PBB Franki. I look back to my very first vlog, like trying build up in the Philippines, and I think I changed myself every year. And it's not because you're not trying to be yourself, it always comes back to who you are on the inside. But it's important to grow and grow with the times and grow as a person. And I think every journey in my life, whether that be showbiz or reality TV or pageantry to now endorsing brands like WellGlow, I think it's important to just to get up every day. I mean, there are times where it was a low point. I mean, I think back to attempting to be a Miss Universe representing New Zealand. There was times when I was at home and I didn't want to get out of bed and face people when they would ask me how the process was going because it wasn't going the way that I would hope. But instead of just lying in bed and being upset about it, which you can do for a little bit, it's okay to do that too. I think it's important to look for that next opportunity. What is the next thing that can overcome this, or may even be better than the last thing that you had planned? It's like I say, you're never rejected, always redirected. So I really feel that with WellGlow too. To be here endorsing WellGlow is so exciting to me.
And then I just also want to say, because I received your products a few days prior, and my mother and I have been using it. Binigay ko sa kanya yung white, pero sa akin yung tinted. Only because I understand, like, a lot of Filipinas right now, they don't want to pile on like a lot of makeup, so maybe tinted medyo cuts the makeup application. But with Franki, I just want to also say na, in fairness, sa lahat ng redirection mo, you always give it your all. Like when you were training for the pageants, you were really training for the pageants. So, good match, I think.
Ms. Maurice, I'm Armin Adina from Inquirer.
Hi, Armin.
Yes. I'd like to know what is expected of Franki now that she's your brand ambassador.
My expectation is for her to just represent, to be her authentic self, to represent herself as her own, and alongside WellGlow. She's glowing. She's stunning. She doesn't deserve. She doesn't need so much, attention. Or she just commands attention, and she's gorgeous. What I just want Franki to know. Ganito na lang. I just want her to know that WellGlow will be here for her as she glow through every challenge that she might face.
So more specifically, where else can we see her in what campaign activations will Franki?
I think that part, we haven't gotten to that part. It's still on the hush-hush for now. We're still in the process of planning. But for now, we want her to own this moment and her story, to tell her story. And then WellGlow will be there for her.
No. Franki, I'd like to know what makes you glow.
Definitely WellGlow, but as you saw or may have heard in the TVC, real glow comes from the inside. So I feel like if you're embracing that aura of positive energy, good vibes, manifesting, and just that excitement for life, I think that oozes out of you when you glow.
Thank you. I'd also like to know when was the last time you said wow.
Ooh, actually, that's one of my favorite words. I always say that. I'm very easily amused. I think it would have been, could be breakfast this morning. I was like, oh wow, I'm excited. But it's always a wow moment. I think the important thing is to be excited for life. Every little milestone, I think it's important to be excited and celebrate every milestone.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on this course.
Mr. Yan.
I love your new hairstyle.
Embracing Ariana Grande, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, so well, you look super awesome. I was in Vietnam when you competed in Miss Cosmo. So since then, that part of your life is over. Do you think you're going to be joining other pageants?
That's a great question. I mean, it was my very first pageant, Miss Cosmo.
And you placed.
Thank you. Not just in terms of like a local pageant. It was my very first pageant ever. So I had such a great experience with Miss Cosmo. So I think my answer to that is never say never. The door should always be open. But I really felt I got so much out of that experience, and to take home the National Costume Award and to be in the top 21 and to have Philippines and Tisa as my roommate and seeing her now here in Manila, She inspires me a lot actually. So we caught up for dinner and it was so nice to see her. And I think never say never. I think.
And you won Best National Costume.
Thank you. I'm so proud of that.
So what about a TV series or something? Like
Yeah.
Actually, yes, I am still a Viva artist. I saw Boss Vic last week. I went to the office and visited the Viva team after, I think, about 10 months because I was focusing on pageantry last year. But I did visit Boss Vic and I'm excited for, let's see, TV series coming out.
Secret.
Yes. But let's see.
Secret,
Let's see.
secret.
Yeah.
Okay. So you look super gorgeous, of course, super glowing, and I really noticed you. I remember the first time I met you, we were seated with bench.
We were watching Mr.
Miss Filipinas, and then I said to her, "Who's this girl? She's so pretty." Right? And then that's the first time. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I remember. We took a video that day.
Yeah.
I was so excited to be here.
How do you? Well, it's a new year. All women want to look prettier, feel better, and just be more positive, have a glow. So, what do you do for yourself? Because you were talking about knowing who you are inside. How do you get to do that? And of course, using the products. Just share with us maybe a couple of things that maybe women can take into the new year to be able to have a new, fresh, and glowy start.
Nice.
Well, I think definitely going and working out and doing things. I like to go to the gym, but that's just at home or my Pilates class. I think that makes me, it actually gives me energy at the start of the day. Like I can tackle on more things. But going to the beach, that's definitely I think taking time for yourself to enjoy what you want to do. Let's go for brunch with your friends or walk your dog. I have 2 little Pomeranians, so I love spending time with them. And I think when you fill your own cup up, it overflows, and then you can be like that for everyone else. So I think that's important to look after yourself first, focus on your own physical and mental health, and then that will overflow into what you can do for others. I think a simple smile or asking someone how their day is, whether that be someone at a cafe or someone that is serving you at the supermarket. I think it's important just to not be always on our phones, but like look out into the world and meet people's eyes, and that creates a glow in itself. I think those things can go unnoticed.
The Philippines in 2019.
Yes.
So, what has been the biggest impact to you about living in the Philippines as compared to, because New Zealand and Philippines are super different, right?
Very different. Apart from the weather, it's very cold where I'm from in New Zealand. And here, I love the summery weather every day. It's summer every day. But I feel like what impacted me the most,
What do you like the most about living here?
Well, definitely the people. I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's true. I mean, you can have a beautiful 7,000 islands, right? But the people in it make it so hospitable. So it's about family. I have my tita, my cousins that live here too. And it's definitely the family, the gatherings, and just the Filipino attitude. Everyone always wants to have fun, and I think that's nice. We know how to enjoy ourselves. We love sharing, making kwento over food, and that's important, I think. Chismes. But I think that's important, definitely the people.
Miss Maurice, I wanted to ask, so, like for women who are over 50 like me, do you think what the effect by mukha glow?
Look 30. Look 30.
No, and what is it? Because there's so many, like you said, there's so many products out in the market. Is there a particular ingredient or something, like maybe the composition of the product that really brings out? And what's the turnaround time, like when like in terms of like when you can see a difference? Yeah.
By the way, say I love you. I used to just watch it.
Give me a product for over 50.
You're the ambassador now.
For the turnaround time, with consistent use, of course, you can with consistent use, you will see effect in 7 days.
Wow.
Really,
Which product?
like with, for example, bleaching papaya bleaching soap. So the soap.
To become white.
Yes, to remove that skin cells because it has kojic papaya, glutathione, and all that ingredients, skin loving ingredients. Well, for Wall Glow, we made it simple for every Filipina, especially for aging or for elder working class. You cleanse.
It's okay, you can say old.
Love na yan.
No, you cleanse, you moisturize, and you sunprotect. As easy as that, and you'll be glowing. Because if you clean using our soap, you can use it for face and body. It's packed with ingredients. You can see goat's milk, alpha-arbutin, hyaluronic acid. So it's everything. Even vitamin E. For aging skin, Miss Cosmo, we have retinol and glutathione. Retinol is a very, very active ingredient for aging skin. So that's good.
Hyaluronic.
7 days.
Nice, yeah. I-timing natin. Looking for an app.
Money back.
Money back. Money back, Karen.
Yes. I was using actually this soap this morning, and it's so creamy on the skin. I really love it, and it smells so good.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So Frankie, how is Wow Glow aligned with your personal self-care regimen? I joined Clinton just for the fans to know how is it aligned with your personal self-care regimen?
Well, I think the brand itself, I really love is empowering, and like you said, it's for every Filipina. So it slipped right into my routine. I just started using it. It was just like it just fit perfectly in. I love the soap. It's very effective. I felt very clean. And then when you align that with the other products like the lotions and the SPF, someone who's always in the sun, you need to make sure you look after your skin. SPF is I think the number one important thing you need to do for skincare is a good SPF. And you can see these are SPF 50 plus, so that's more than beats what you need. So I think it's important to just slip right into my routine.
Of course, you also would want to look like Frankie. But
Yeah.
will the products also?
Will it turn us to Frankie? we need Jesus na yung
Are the products also can they also work for men or
Yes.
Or for gays?
Yes, correct. Wall Glow offers inclusivity. So men, women, even children. We have honey oatmeal soap, honey oatmeal lotion, which is very designed for sensitive skin. So I think every family or every household, we have everything for every household and family.
I hope for my pets too. I hope for pets.
What's the price range?
For lotions, for lotions is 199.
Wow.
For
So nice.
Yes. And the soap, 135 grams, 156 pesos.
Wow.
And for the sunscreen, 316 pesos. So imagine having a premium brand for like half the box.
The sunscreen is so good. I use it so much when I went to Boracay.
Right now we are available in Pico Shop and Shop.
Not sticky.
And Dubai. Sir Josh Dubai.
Yeah, and the golf.
Oh, yeah.
Saka the sunscreen talaga is super nice.
Is it mostly for Filipino skin, Asian skin, or pwede kahit ano?
Yeah, because we have two, Miss Daya. We have invisible sunscreen and tinted sunscreen. For the tinted, it's color adapting, and for the invisible, every same color. But I think for the super dark, I think it won't work na. Pero if you're... Yes. Oh, kasi they tried. But if you're morena, that could work. For you, Miss Daya. I'll give you, Miss Daya.
I have a question. Since we've been discussing earlier your elder working class, and with my friends, we are all in the Gen Z's market of beauty influencer. I am very much excited to hear what are your plans for targeting Gen Z market. Now that you have considered and attended way so many events, there are so many activations to promote a certain product that are very saturated in Gen Z market. What are your ways to be on top of the chain?
To be on top of the chain, we made sure that we are present in social media because Gen Z, they love social media. So we made
You're
sure
obsessed with social media.
Yes. And our packaging is very Gen Z. Like our sunscreen,
Yes.
it's very appealing to the Gen Zs. But for our lotion, we put a little gold in there so that the elder class can relate. For the little bit of premium
Fusion.
Yes, but like I mentioned earlier, we have everything for every person or skin concerns. Let's say if you're Gen Z, you want plump skin. You just want to maintain your youthful glow. We have glass skin, instant glass skin. For if you have an aging skin, we have retinol and glutathione. So, and if you have a sensitive skin for children, we have honey oatmeal. So we made sure, we really thought about it before we made it. Like, okay, we want everybody, when they say, oh, bilan mo ako ng ganito, or yung husband mo, honey, bilan mo ako nito, nabusad ako ng lotion. The husband can easily see, okay, this is for my child, this is for my husband, for my mom, things like that.
Love it.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
The controversial vlogger nasaan?
Adam mo na ba? Adam mo na ba?
Adam na ba? Question mo.
Hi, Frankie.
Oh my God! The controversial vlogger.
Kasi practically, tinanong na nila lahat. I already had my questions, but they already asked it. So, I want to ask you na lang, how do you feel that God has blessed you with a career in beauty? With everything that you've been through since you've embarked on a modeling career here in the Philippines, since moving back here in the Philippines?
I really feel so touched and so honored, and you're right. It was all thankful for God. Thank you to my parents, my mother who is Filipina, my dad who's passed away, but he's from New Zealand. I feel like that combined created me, and I think it's important to always think back to your roots and think back to why we're all here and why things happen. And I just really feel honored and blessed to be chosen for such a beautiful brand.
So overall, is beauty, would you consider beauty a boon or bane for you? I asked this question, a boon or bane for you? I asked this question, advantage or disadvantage? Advantage. I asked this because there's this one celebrity who got quoted about possessing a beautiful face, and she said, beauty is a curse. That's why, she's.
I did read that.
So since you have a very ravishing beauty, so how do you relate that to everything that you are having right now?
I think she was right when she said. I think it was Andrea Brillantes that said that controversial statement, and I think she is right. I mean, people can judge you for the way that you look, whether and beauty is in the eye of the beholder, they say. So I think it's really someone's own taste or preference. I think everyone is beautiful. It depends, what their preference is, and I think growing up you can be judged. That maybe they think, oh, you're not smart because, or not that alam, like people do say that, and I think it's showing them your personality and showing your authentic self, and that you're more than what is on the outside. It's the inside glow that matters.
Has there been one situation in your life where you thought your beauty was considered a disadvantage in what you were doing?
I think back to when I was living and working in Australia. I think I was 18, 19 years old. I wanted to get work experience after moving from New Zealand, and I was working at as a receptionist in an office of it was mainly a male office. I would say 300 men in a building, and I was the receptionist at the time. I was just wanting work experience, and I definitely felt like there were a lot of comments. People would say things or I guess just based on how you look, and I think, oh, if I presented myself differently, would I not be treated this way? I did only stay in that job for a few months. It wasn't the best, but I feel like it redirected me to other parts, other journeys in my life. So I feel grateful that I was able to experience different jobs and things growing up, to gain experience to how I am now. Yeah.
All right. Last question. I saw you holding the papaya. So when you use the whole Wow Glow, is it supposed to be a whole system? And what's your most favorite product among the whole roster or collection?
For me, I definitely love the Instant Glass Skin Lotion. So it is SPF 50, which I love. So when I walk out, I don't even think of it as sunscreen. It doesn't feel like a thick cast of white that you can see in a lot of sunscreen. So it's just like a lotion. So I'm moisturizing my skin, my face. I walk out and I'm already protected by the sun. So for me, and it has a lot of things in it that you can find in other products, like the hyaluronic acid and collagen. And so it just feels like an all-in-one for me. So I'd say that.
Yes, we want the market, or for someone like for user, if you want to have the entire skincare, of course we love it. But if let's say you just want to use a sunscreen, it's okay. But if you're going to use our soap, we recommend that you use sunscreen after. It doesn't necessarily mean Wow Glow sunscreen, but please use sunscreen. Hopefully you see the Wow Glow sunscreen.
Thank you. Congratulations in advance.
Wow Glow.
I'm actually really excited because I've never been to Korea, so tomorrow I'm flying to Seoul. Yeah, 안녕하세요. I watch a lot of Blackpink and K-pop and KBBQ, so I'm excited. I'm going
Blackpink.
Yes, I'm going there with someone special to me, so I guess a nice Valentine's weekend. Yeah.
Your dress is black and then that's pink.
That's true.
Blackpink.
Any more questions?
And they're like the skincare capital there too, so it's yeah. Take our products there and show it off. Show it off.
I told her.
Are we good?
Hi Robin! Our president of Y Spaces. By the way guys, thank you for coming to the House of Yugen office. So, okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Come closer, Glad. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's not so bad. Okay. Don't dream alcohol.
Happy Love Month to
Yay!
everybody.
Happy Love Month.
Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Or Galentine's or Singles Day. Whatever it is. Whatever. Cheers. Mabuhay. Thank you so much.
Photo po.
Oh, it's good ah? It's good. Okay. More photos. Sila na lang.